Hey guys, Will here with IntoMobile. We're back here again with part 2 of our iPhone 4 versus Droid X kind of shootout heads-up comparison demo. We just finished going through a little hardware demo, or a hardware comparison comparing the relative thicknesses of the two phones, the sizes, and the display technologies and all that stuff. Also some email comparisons, the email UIs and all that. This time around, I want to show off how the cameras work. And this guy, the Droid X here, the Verizon Motorola Droid X, has, of course, that 8 megapixel camera here with the HD 720p video recording and the dual LED flash. This guy, the iPhone 4 here, has the 5 megapixel camera with a single LED flash, but the 5 megapixel camera, this image sensor here, has pixels that are larger than 5 megapixel camera, other 5 megapixel image sensors, and that makes it much bigger than the pixels on the image sensor in this camera. So the iPhone does tend to take better pictures, and I'll show you that in a second. I don't know if we'll be able to show it with this demo, but iPhone does take better pictures. And so anyway, here we go. This is the Droid X. How do you start up the Droid X camera? You have this dedicated camera shutter button right here, and this red guy right here, and you just hold that down to fire up the camera, and I'll do that right now. Just hold it down. You get a little vibration letting you know it activated. The camera should pop up like so, and we're going to take a couple. I got these postcards while I was in Germany, and we're going to take a couple photos of the pictures just to kind of get an idea. So how do you take pictures with this guy? Well, you basically half press here to focus. See how it focused there? I'm going to half press again to focus. Full press to actually takes the shot. And of course you could tap the image, oops, it went away. Let's do it again, I'll show you. You can tap the image for more options, sharing, quick upload, set as, delete the image. I'm just going to delete it just to show you guys what that looks like. And of course you have all these different scenes that you can choose from. You have auto, you flick portrait, landscape, sport, night portrait, sunset, macro. Oh, well, let's use macro. Let's see. And I'm just going to hit that. It's going to go there. Do I want any effects? No effects, normal. Oh, it actually shows you what the effects look like. Here's black and white, negative, sepia, solarize, red tint, green tint, blue tint, of course. That kind of just makes sense, doesn't it? And so I'm just going to go normal. I just want to show you guys what that looked like. And of course, flash settings, automatic, always on. Oh, flash adjustment not allowed for macro. So anyways, so here's the photo. I'm just going to bring it up real close. I went to that castle right there. And there we go. That takes the photo. So that's a quick little look, and of course you've got all your notifications up here of what's enabled. You've got geotagging enabled, the number of shots I have left, the scene I'm in, or this type of scene I'm taking, and just tap the display to make everything come up. We're gonna preview a couple of images we just took. I want to show you guys just the quality here, quality of these shots. Not bad, right? Oh, there we go. And just to show you guys what the pictures look like in real life, that's what it looks like in real life. Okay, so that's what it looks like in real life, and that's what it looks like in the picture. So pretty good. Okay, that was the Motorola Droid X. Now, the iPhone camera is a lower megapixel, but again, the image sensor has larger pixels, so they gather more light, so you get better pictures. They tend to have better pictures, at least. The only way to fire it up is to hit the app here. You don't have a dedicated shutter key here, camera shutter button, so you do have to use the on-screen. Just to show you guys. Alright, here we go. Gonna go like that. And notice, I can actually tell it to focus right there. I can tell it to focus right there, wherever I want it to focus. It doesn't really matter when you're taking a shot of a still, a flat picture, because you don't have foreground and background, but you can. I'm gonna hold down the camera button and release it. That's one of the ways to take really good pictures, is to hold down the iPhone shutter button like so, let it focus, and when you're ready to take the picture, just release, and it'll snap the shot. The iPhone, you have all your settings. Well, the settings aren't that great, so you have the settings to switch between camera and video right here. You have your preview settings, so you go to the photo right there. We're not going to do that yet. I'll show you that in a second. You have your Okay, you see that? You have your flash settings. I'm going to keep them on auto. And as for any other settings, you really don't have any other settings. I could go to the front-facing camera, but we're not going to do that. And the Droid X doesn't have a front-facing camera. So anyway, let's take a photo here like so. Okay, and it takes really fast photos, just bam, bam. A little faster than the Droid X for the shot-to-shot time. And just for comparison, let's take a look at the picture quality here versus what it looks like in the real photo. There we go. That's what it looks like here in real life, on the real postcard. That's what it looks like on the iPhone. So pretty good pictures on the iPhone. It's really hard to tell differences with these kinds of pics between the Droid X and the iPhone 4, but the iPhone 4 does tend to take better pictures. Alright, so one other thing I want to show you guys comparing the two phones, the Droid X here and the iPhone 4 here, is the Gallery app. And for the Gallery app on the Droid X, we're just going to hit the applications. We're going to go through. There it is. And the Gallery app on the Droid X looks like this. It's pretty simple. You got the eye down there to tell you the information, geotagged, where I took it, when it was taken, the resolution, the size of the file, and pushing the back key. I could also just go into slideshow mode. There you go. And that's slideshow mode. And I can exit slideshow mode just by pushing back like that. And so the gallery looks like this, so you can actually just scroll through all the pictures pretty smoothly. And when you want to stop, bam. Oh, I want that picture. Okay, and it comes up pretty fast. Very cool. But for the overall gallery, actually, the gallery isn't as robust as the iPhone, I don't think. This is a snapshot of the entire gallery here. And you even have access to videos and such, just scrolling through. Okay, and just playing a video. Let's play a video. And that's what it looks like on the Droid. Okay, so on the iPhone, what does it look like? iPhone 4, well, the photo gallery is bam, just right there. You hit that, and you're taken to all your photos, all your albums, really nice and easily laid out. And when you drill down into your gallery, oh, here's a cool pic I took the other day of the cloudy San Francisco weather. You get more options. You can look at the events. You can group them by events. You can tag them by the date as well as the event if it was a birthday or something. Or you could tag them by places, which is really cool. You have 20 photos from Florida. Well, that must have been Wes. Yeah. Oh, well, there they are. Awesome. You could also, of course, drill down by albums. And just to show you what that looks like, when you go in through the gallery, you can actually just swipe like so. When you tap, you get forward, back buttons. You can actually you can actually start the slideshow with that play button. You know, it'll go automatically on its own and start changing. There you go, and you can even share through all these different methods. So, or you know, of course, delete the picture. So that's what the camera UI looks like. And the last thing I want to show you guys is on the iPhone. Doing stuff like accessing Bluetooth is kind of a convoluted method. You have to go through all those menus. You see what I just did? I had to go through settings, general, Bluetooth, and then flip Bluetooth on and off. Settings tend to be kind of the weak point for iPhone, whereas on the Droid X, which of course runs Android, settings are accessible right there, and you kind of, Bluetooth is actually universally crappy, hard to get to. You have to go through here, switch it on and off right there. But you do get a lot more settings, and you can customize a lot more than iPhone. So for the settings, I think Android might take the win there, and you get a lot more settings, of course. So that is part 2 of our iPhone 4 versus Droid X.